welcome to KJ's Kitchen. I am KJ, 14 years a master fitness trainer, a fitness nutrition specialist, and most important to me, I'm a happy mom serving up healthy meals from my kitchen to yours every Wednesday here on Facebook on the KJ Fit fan page. You can also check me out on Instagram at GetKJFit. I'd love your support there too. Now, I have taken a few weeks off. My family was out traveling. We had 5.5 weeks of travel, and it was a lot. Now, not only are the holidays, bombarding us with social fun, which includes more alcohol, more sugar, definitely overindulgence, even when it comes to the meals. More fat, more everything, right? So, tack that on to traveling and not having your normal refrigerator. I absolutely came home feeling the need to clean it out. And today launches actually a group cleanse. So for those of you who are not in the group and you want to be sure to comment below. We have an amazing group cleanse going on. Not everyone's open and excited to do things like intermittent fasting or complete deprivation. Well, I want to talk to you today about detoxing. The best way to detox is to not put the toxin in. That's the best way. So you're living a very nice toxic-free life. That is a very good rule of thumb. Now, there are many things we cannot avoid, and toxin happens. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling bloated, if you're feeling foggy-minded, if you just don't have mental clarity, these are all good signs. You should probably be detoxing your body. So, juicing, anyone out there juice, ever tried, ever said, yeah, I'm buying a juicer and I'm gonna go for it, and you do it maybe 2 weeks and you're like, this is a lot of work. It's not only a lot of work to prep the vegetables and fruits, but it's a lot of work for the cleanup, right? Well, today I'm going to show you not only a faster and easier way of juicing, but a healthier way. While I get chopping, I'll start explaining a few things to you, and I'll explain to you why I picked these to go into my detox. I call it detox smoothie today. You're going to start with an apple, of course organic. We just talked about avoiding toxins. Try to go organic as much as possible. I already washed my apple. Right now I'm using a corer. Is that what it's called? It's this thing. You send it through and it literally takes the core out of the apple, right? If you don't have one of these, get one. Okay, so easy to do. I took the core right out, leaving the peels on. Now this is one of the levels of why this is healthier than juicing. Sure, when you juice, you can leave the peels on, but the juicer takes the peels away, as well as most of like the thick pulp, right? I'm just roughly chopping this right here into quarters. Once I have my quarters, I might go, 1, 2, 3 cuts across. So they're a little bigger than bite size for sure. And I'm dropping them in. So we are keeping the fiber in the fruit and vegetables and letting it get into our body, unlike juicing, and that's all that messy cleanup is the fibers and the peels. You need to wash it away, clean it up, throw it away. Unless you're composting that, guys, that is waste. It's waste into the world because you're not using it. It's nourishment, and it's wasteful for your body because we need more fiber, period. We get like half the amount we should, if we're lucky. I feel people need more fiber. So if you're juicing now, bravo, you're getting in a lot of nutrients, but you're also missing out on a lot of nutrients. We're gonna go for a full lemon. I cut that guy in half, and I'm gonna squeeze him in. Not only is this providing a nice base for liquid into here, but lemon, now number one, we all know apples are amazing. One a day keeps the doctor away, right? So if you're not eating an apple a day, this is an easy way, and it sweetens up this smoothie. The lemon, of course, is full of vitamin C. So higher immune system, the stronger you're gonna be all season long now that the weather's changing. And it helps your body become more alkaline. So if you're not making this awesome detox smoothie anytime soon, you could be using lemon in hot water every morning, organic, and drinking that to help alkaline your system. The more alkaline you are, the more healing is going to go on in your body. And healing covers a lot of things from anti-inflammation, fat loss, all levels of feeling good. Got myself a little mini cucumber. This is an organic mini Persian. I like the Persians. They don't have seeds, and I'm going for the whole little one. They come in various sizes of mini, so any size really will do. This is not direct like science. We're not baking over here. And I have an organic stalk of celery. Cucumber, number one, super hydrating, super refreshing, and again, it's full of a lot of water. It's gonna bring a lot of liquid to my smoothie. And celery's a love and hate. So if you don't like celery, it's only one stalk. I promise you, it does not taste like celery juice. Celery cleans the colon. It is such a fibrous, fantastic veggie. So you can snack on celery all day if you want to get that into your detox world, or you're gonna throw it into this awesome smoothie if you're gonna be trying this one out. And before we do our first round of blending, we're gonna pop in some ginger. Now, if you've had excessive sugar in your holidays, a lot of extra meat and fat, ginger is gonna be your best friend. I said like a 2-inch chunk, okay? So this guy's a little fat, but he's about 2 inches long, and by the time I cut the peeling off, I'm not gonna eat the peeling of the ginger. I am gonna cut the peeling off, chop it away. It's about 2 inches by the time I peel it away. Okay, fair enough, 2 inches. There we go. I'm gonna roughly chop him, not really like a big, just a few slices. That end up being about 5 little slices of ginger, popping it in. If you do not have a Vitamix, it's a good investment. But if you do not, you might have the Ninja. I know the Ninja does a lot of the same emulsifying and pureeing as the Vitamix does. So I don't know if Ninjas have the power gauge. Like, I'm gonna start on low and slowly move it up, but we're gonna start on level 1 because we need it to hang out and chop up these vegetables. It'll be about 30 seconds. It's not super noisy yet till I bring up the power, but you can see it's kind of bouncing around. It's catching what gets closest to the blade, and it starts to just make it into smaller pieces and chunks. The faster you go, bringing it up to about a 2.5. It's taking all of it now. Now there are no big chunks whatsoever. Bring it up just a little more. Now it's getting done. Boom. Okay, that's round 1, just to get all the big, hearty fruits and vegetables to become emulsified, liquidy. Okay, so it looks a little bit more like applesauce consistency now, but we've got more things to add. Stay tuned. Okay, I chose to add these things before that blend because they're more delicate. So the less blending we do on them, the better. We're gonna talk about parsley, loaded with chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is another detox mechanism. We should be getting a lot of green food in our diet. This is about 3 hearty sprigs. 3, you see, like I count the ends, even though one might have 3 different stems on it. 3 sprigs, including stems. I'm just popping those puppies in. Parsley, I think parsley, it brings forward green flavor. Does that make sense? Like, I think spinach doesn't really always taste so green. It kind of can mix in with whatever you're eating and you kind of don't taste it. Parsley brings forward green. When I taste parsley, I think it tastes green. I don't know. That's such like a funny word to say. It tastes green. I'm not sure. Spinach, we go for organic. This is the pre-washed. You might have to rinse your own if not, but even with the pre-washed, just keep an eye out. And it's gonna be 2 pretty decent sized handfuls. So, you know, it's in my hand. I got a handful of it. I already picked through the top of my spinach before I went live. So I know there's no little critters. Sometimes in organic produce, you'll see a couple little bugs occasionally, not so often. And when I think about spinach, I always kind of browse through it. And you're 2 handfuls. I always browse through it because you never want to get that like slimy, like one of the leaves ended up getting all slimy and gross. I don't do it. If you do, go for it. But I think there's a lot of danger around not healthy greens or like molding greens. And then last but not least, we're gonna pop in frozen, again, this organic, I got that one at Walmart, frozen pineapple chunks, 1/4 cup. Now, a quarter cup means, yeah, about like that, 4 or 5 pieces. Okay, not only is this adding sweetness, but pineapple, which will make you sweeter, by the way, really helps to clean our pores. It's very good. It's loaded with vitamin C, again, that immunity. And to make this colder, because the heat of not only the blade, but some of these vegetables, like my apples, I keep on the counter, my lemons, mostly on the counter, they're not already cold. So I'm personally using frozen pineapple and about 4 ice cubes. Got it? I'm gonna press it down, get it nice and closer to the blade, and we're gonna start lower and bring up. It'll be about 30 seconds, and I get to show you how delicious this thing tastes. Let's get her started again. Let it catch on to some of that spinach. You might bring it down. Spatula in because I have eaten my spatula. Like the blade, I went too far down, the blade ate it. So all I'm doing is pressing down the couple spinach leaves that are choosing to stay too high, and I'm rocking it up again. Process seems just as long as juicing, being that we are sitting here and I keep stopping it. It's still not even been 30 seconds of actual blending. But the cleanup is just rinsing this thing out. That's it. None of that like, oh, here it goes. It caught a hold. Yeah. I needed to get that top level of spinach to get down there. That's one of my triggers there. Here we go. There we go, Betsy. Something's happening with my blender. Why, when I'm live, is my blender gonna start acting goofy? There it goes. There it goes. All right, it's not gonna fail on me now. It's not gonna fail. Done. So I got one little leaf here hanging out. I'm not gonna bother with him. I'll eat him. See ya. I'm gonna show you this. It is a smoothie. It's different than juicing because it is all the fibers. I put in stems. I put in peelings. It's still rather thin, right? Think smoothie consistency. If you want this thinner, you are just gonna add water. You could add water after you try it out. Maybe try it out with a spoon, see how you like it. You would blend it up with a little water, a little bit at a time till you reach the consistency you like. Even though it looks a little thicker than juice, it is not as thick as doing like a protein smoothie. So if you're a texture person, I think this is pretty rather thin. Easy drinking. If it's a little too spicy for you, you might lay off the ginger. I did not make mine extra sweet. The one apple and the few chunks of pineapple sweeten up all the vegetables enough to enjoy it, but it's not like this sweet green smoothie. To me, it tastes refreshing. The lemon and the ginger really burst in my mouth with all of this load of greens. So easy and low calorie, high fiber, and tons of superfood nutrients. So if you are looking to help your body out, get more alkaline, help flush out your colon from all that ucky food we ate during the holidays, you might either start your day with this, or it might just be like a midday snack. And what I do recommend is that you don't make it and then think you're gonna put it in the fridge to drink tomorrow. Once you've chopped up vegetables and blended them up, unless you're doing cold pressed juice, the nutrients is not gonna live. So you won't have live food anymore after about 15, 30 minutes. And it's gonna start breaking down and becoming more sugar. You're just gonna be drinking sugar like any juice on the shelf. So drink it immediately after enjoying. And hey, once you thin it out, if you decide to thin yours out with water, it will also thin out the taste. That's why I tell you a little bit at a time, because I love this flavor right here. I wouldn't want to change it. If I dilute it with water, it will just take away the strength of the flavor, right? It won't be as potent. So cheers to you and a healthy new year. The entire month of January, I'm gonna be bringing you detox meals and, well, this is my detox smoothie. Other meals that will involve a lot of healthy detox foods, things that you won't be put in a blender, that you can enjoy with your family, and all you do is have peace of mind that not only is it delicious, you're gonna be nourishing yourself from the inside out. Okay, things to avoid during this month if you are doing detox would be excessive amounts of red meat, excessive amounts of meat in general, cheeses, white refined grains and pastas, avoid the white, and alcohol and sugar, right? And especially artificial sweeteners and flavors, preservatives, all that kind of thing. You are gonna be feeling amazing by the end of January if you start doing a little bit of that and flushing your body with a lot of water. All right, anyone who wants to be in my detox group, just holler at me. We've got a WhatsApp group going on, so we have daily support, and we are all excited to have a healthier and happy new year for 2020, the year of clarity. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful, blessed Wellness Wednesday.